I just got to sleep. Please. No more making me do things. Oh god, something plot relevant happened. Alright, Kamado, set it to me straight. What's the problem? Yeah, so basically he thinks I caused all this, just because I'm the outsider. Crazy. Oh well. Walk of shame. Editor sent me to the Obsidian Field lands. So, a lot of this final section is going to be just going from point A to point B, so we're going to be editing around quite a bit until we actually get to fights and the plot-relevant things. So, editor, skip me forward a bit. Hi, Liam. Time to talk with Mai about what's going on. Hello, Mai. Well, she doesn't know what the problem is. Pokemon just needs more moments like that. There needs to be more moments where the Pokemon actually feel like they have a personality instead of just being these creatures that you can capture. And I think that cutscene alone does enough to show that Pokemon can care, even if you don't have a bond with them. Seemingly the only other person who is willing to help us is Volo. So, we have this secluded place that will act as our hub for now until we get back home. So what you're telling me is I gotta go to 3 Lakes and prove myself? I guess God agrees. Whoa. Abra. I know that sound from anywhere. Don't ask me how. So Abra's gonna work as our boxes, but now we have to pick Irida or Adaman. You know, I think I'm gonna go with Adaman. I rarely ever pick him, so we're doing it for the playthrough. Alright. Hi, Abra. And we're done. Okay, now... Probably don't need Pokeballs, but I'm gonna get Leaden and Heavy so I can try and catch some stuff. Get start pieces. Let's use Dust, because that's something I've not done at all. Oh, Brave. Let's at least get speed on everybody. I just made Princess a whole load faster. Hopefully that's okay. Alright, Edmund. Let's go. We're gonna head to the Icelands first. The order that we go get these missions done does not matter. So we're just gonna go with the one that I think will be okay first. Huh? 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 Okay. I you know, I thought the run was cursed. I thought because I had to redo my audio all over again that there was just something wrong. No. Ow. Heavy. It was destined to be. Man, and I already leveled up this one. Okay, give me a second. I'm changing one out for the other. I get it now. It's because I didn't nickname him. Their name is Brave. Okay. I guess we have a shiny... a shiny Rufflet on the team now. I'm gonna go see Blissey real quick. Give me a moment. I mean, I just didn't expect to get another shiny. I'm shocked that the first playthrough didn't have any shinies. And now I get 2 shinies in the makeup playthrough. Alright. I guess if the game wants to give me something to feel better, who am I to argue? Here you go, Brave. Yeah, I'll use the rare candy. Alright, editor, show me their evolution. They're so cool. I love shiny Braviary. They look so cool. Shiny Hisui and Braviary. You know, I'm happy. I'm feeling a lot better. I was feeling a bit down because I had to redo this whole recording again, all because I didn't check my audio. I was beating myself up over it. Apparently, it was the universe's way of just giving me something else to make up for it. Alright. Let's use the HM Rock Smash. See, here's how you know Bidoof is God. He uses HMs to clear the path forward. And he just speaks to me from my phone. Arceus is just the avatar of Bidoof. It all makes sense if you think really hard about it. Oh, hi Zoroark. I should have brought more stunning. I don't have stunning items. What am I talking about? Oh well, dude, get him. Alright. Hopefully I can catch him and not kill him. Bitter Malice. You're gonna frostbite, aren't you? Okay. That's what happened in the first playthrough. Oh, he's dead. The unwanted crit. That's okay, dude. I usually like catching these alphas because they're one in a playthrough. but it's fine. We've met the tiny creature. Test my knowledge. 60131. There we go. Eyeballs. Kyun. Oh, the magical MacGuffin. The claw. Thank you, Uxie. Yeah, so he asked me how many eyes a different Pokemon had. I went with it and answered the question, and he gave me a claw. I didn't get it, but I did it. Alright. To the next one. I think what we're gonna do is the grind. I'm gonna get myself up to level 65. That sounds like a far distance away, and that's because it kinda is. That's a whole 10 levels on... God, that's a whole 14 levels on Quills. We're gonna do the Blissey grind. There's an Alpha Blissey all the way over here in Obsidian Falls. I believe at the top of here. No, it's up here. All the way over there is an Alpha Blissey. It is the best grinding spot in the game. And I'm gonna go do that until we've gained 14 levels on Quills. Because I don't want to worry about levels anymore. So, editor, go ahead and montage the grind. Okay, I think that is going to be the final Blissey. So, now to use our EXP candies. Okay, now to use our Grit Dust. Okay, I think we're ready to continue the game now. Off we go. Coming in hot, Volo. Ow. My legs. God, use strength. Alright, the Mesprit trial. If I'm right, this is Gudra? Yes. I think our best bet is a fighting type. Get in, lady. Did all that training. Now you can prove yourself against a dragon. You got this, lady. Joke's on you. Pokeballs work through the obscured step. Oh, okay. I just shouldn't talk. I'll just die. Get in there, dude. Heavier ball. Heavier ball. The solution we all needed. It's Mesprit. Hi, Mesprit. Can you make the trial really easy? You know, where sharing literally any kind of emotion, even if it's a lie, is perfectly fine? Ooh, shiny object. The plume. Thank you, Mesprit. Okay, bye. Gogeta, I'm back. Alright, time to go to the final lake and get the final part. I saved the Mirelins for last. Hey, look, Cyclid. Bird powers activate. Alright, God, I want you to use a different kind of move here. Use Explosion. It worked? Alright, Overquill. What are you weak to? Because you're a dark poison type. Man, my team is not good against this. I think I'm gonna send in the Dew. Ah, you're faster than Dew! Dew, get him! That was a critical. Alright, Ceases. So we can get Splinters. Gotta do. Nice. Let's send in mods. Mods can at least tank a hit for me. We should be fine. Alright, we're good. Splinters. Lead. Please? Come on. Man. He killed himself. Oh well. Alright, this one's gonna involve throwing things at Azelf at least 10 times. Editor, cut me ahead a little bit. Thank you, editor. The Fang. Let's get out of here, gang. Oh, I was right. Yeah, I was right to go here last. Because it just takes us to the Shrouded Ruins. Ooh, magic belt. It fits my aesthetic. Hey, before you guys go, I've been seeing these squares, and I want to know more about them. Can someone tell me what the point of these squares in my pockets are? Hi, Akari. Bye, Akari. Alright, so the situation's bad. The captain's gone, and we gotta go to the mountains to be able to go find him. So we're heading over to the cliffs to go see him. From that cutscene we got max potions and a max revive. I'm gonna put those away for now. Yeah. Alright. Up the mountain. Hi, Luxray. Hello, Beni, old chum. Yo, that's a cool outfit. Can I have it? No? Oh, okay. Do. Get him. I'm being put to sleep. I don't like it. 2 turns. Get rid of the mage. Should have agile style. Because now she's gonna get 2 turns. Ow. Ow. 3 turns? That's funny. Yep. Yep. Okay. You're weak to psychic. Send in the deer. Mods, get him. Okay, now it's the fairy type. Oh god. Gen 6 supremacy. Sleep? Good. Put girly to sleep. She too EB! She too sleeps! Go! Mods and come back! Get him, Quills! Quills! Commit murder! Let's go! I'm just gonna get karate chopped, aren't I? Oh, my poison typing! It helps! Okay, spikes for chip damage. I live? I live. Okay, who do we got for Gallade? Brave! Brave, brave! Go, my shiny bird! I believe in the power of the bird. Flying up in a cave is not effective. And we live to fight another day. Let's see the mountain. Alright. Time to fight bird against bird. I did not have Bravo. That's okay. Waste of the potion. Get him again, dude. I want my bird to be better than your bird. Get him, bird! That's a rock type. Ow! Stealth rocks. Send in the lady. Cut him up. Now you send in the Clefable. Yep. Ah. My lady! It's fine, we've got a poison type for this. the ground type. Maybe we'll poison him. Nope. Ow. Go to sleep. Well, you have to recharge, so I'll just kill you. Good one, princess. Now, bow before me, Kamado. Good. Alright. The final, not final, fight of the game. Alright, we were given 10 Ultra Balls. We need to catch Dialga. That's Earth Power. You're lucky I'm not weak to that move. Ceaseless Edge. And I'm dead. We'll try it. Wayne says, put him to sleep. Hit him with the spores. Gigaton Ball, go! Goodbye, princess. And it works the second time. He just wanted to kill princess. Alright, we're not able to defeat Palkia, so we need everyone's help to go gather some ore in this hole. Just a quick trip over here. And after we gather the ore, we will be fine to go fight Palkia. Not before a certain set of someone decides they're going to make themselves the main characters. This'll be easy. My lady, get him. Go, please. Let her live. He just wanted to kill my lady. It's fine. I'll send in the dew. He dies to one Dark Pulse. The biggest glass cannon. We can now give this back to the professor. And he'll be able to figure out something to do with it. This could work. Before we go, there was a thing I thought about that I want to check on. The dojo. I've not visited this at any point in the game, but I think it might be good to learn some new moves. Especially on mods. Alright, see, here's what I was missing out on my first run. This guy just has no coverage. He'll give you Bulldoze and Shadow Ball. It's actually really cheap. Okay. Princess. What moves can you learn? Leech Life. Sounds pretty good. Quills. Sludge Bomb. Icy Wind or Shadow. I mean, I can get them anyway. I have the money. My lady. My lady's fine. Brave. Dazzling Gleam, Mystic Fire, Shadow Claw, Rock Slide, Ominous Wind. Yo, Power Shift? Moves are funny. You know, I don't know why I never used this person. They got good moves. They got good things they can teach you. They're worth visiting. Alright. Dude's fine, though. Thank you. Well, as for mastering moves, I'm going to need the Seeds of Mastery, which we do have a bunch of from doing the Blissey grind. Hello, Gogeta. I need to get Dialga at my side. Because the game will not let me progress unless Dialga is in the party. So, lady, you're the strongest of the party. You're going to be the one sitting back. Alright. We have Dialga in the party. We should be fine to continue now. Climbing back to the top of the mountain. I need to check my team's moves. Alright. Let's change things around. Alright, we have our team set up and kitted and ready. Final fight. That's crazy. No difficulty whatsoever. And we're done with the main game. We can continue to the post game. And then I can finish the series finally. I know you're there. I'll be back. Finally, I'm awake in the morning. Hopefully things will be easier for me now. Maybe I get to relax. You know, we just had that big party. So now I get to spend a few days off, and god damn it, Akari, you're gonna ask me to do some dumb shit again. Well, I'm checking if I can get my new outfit. I've been waiting a bit to get a new one. Editor? Alright, we are ready to go. Yo, how'd she manage to cut my hair? Or add more hair to me? Oh well. I like the look anyway. Oh, Celine. So, I've been told that Volo wants to go research some myths and legends. I can do that in a minute. I've got other plans. I have at least 2 other things that I want to do. You have a mission. Here's the Lost Village. I believe that's it for side quests. Alright. Hey, can I get inventory space? No? Okay. Alright, send me out into the wild. But first, we're gonna make it nighttime. We're gonna be doing 2 things. It's gonna be at the same time, sort of. One right after the other. So, I said we were gonna get all the Wisps in the game, and I said we were going to get all the Unknown in the game. So, starting with Jubilife Village, and working backwards through the game's different areas, I will be making sure that we gather every single Wisp and every single Unknown. Starting with the Wisps. All the way down at the beach. Down by the beach, next to the house. Wisp number 1. Technically Wisp number 2. Wisp number 3. Behind these houses. In the alley. Wisp number 4 is behind the farms. Wisp number 5 is near the water wheels behind these houses. Wisp number 6 behind the dojo. Wisp number 7 is behind the Galaxy Team building. Now for the Unknown. Unknown number 1 behind your house, hanging on the clothing rack. Unknown number 2 inside the Galaxy Team building, going up to Kamado's office and hanging a right, and then going around to the Magikarp's Eye. Final one, right outside the south gate. He's pretending to be a letter when he is not. That's all of them in Jubilee Village. So we're gonna head to the Icelands now. We'll start with the Wisps. Right over here is Wisp number 8. 8? Yes. Wisp number 8. Climbing up here by base camp. Wisp number 9. Flying along the side of the cliff. Wisp number 10. On this cliff over here. Find number 11. Ow, my legs. Right next to it, surrounded by Lickitungs and Lickies on this little mountain. Last one, nearby where I farm Blissey. Hiding in this corner. The next one, just to the left of the Avalugg Arena. Right here as the area curves on the way to the Avalugg Arena. Right over the path. Find this one. Over here in the middle of the ice area with all the Glalie. Okay, over here where we found Zorua. Fall down one of the holes, and you can get that one. Over here near Pride Rock, nearby the river where we first caught our Rufflet. Over here, nearby the rock where we climbed to get to find Sabi. Near the Eternal Ice. Over here, behind, I think this is Irrida's house. Might not be, but just one of the houses in the Pearl Settlement Village. Inside Snowpoint Temple. Immediately after the first puzzle, just hang a left and you get it. Right outside of Snow Point Temple to the left, up on this hill, nearby the waterfall on the outer ring of Uxie's lake. In this cave, nearby your base camp, your second base camp, Wisp is hiding inside. Along the path that leads to Snow Point Temple and Uxie's Lake, on the left side, ow, you can get this Wisp. Back over by the double waterfalls where we got Rufflet. On this right side, you can climb up and get this Wisp. Now for the Unown. Nearby here, you fly over to this weird rock structure, fly behind it, look up, there's Unown. Over here, nearby the Eternal Ice, hiding out on this low rock. Over by the hot springs, nearby Avalon's Legacy, hanging out in a tree. Near the frozen waterfall, to the left of your first base, in the middle of the frozen waterfall, is this one. Finding a hole nearby the Lickitungs. Head left down here. Find an Alpha Frostlass. Behind this pillar is Unknown Oak. That is all the Unknown in the Icelands. Now for the Highlands. Starting at the bottom of the Highlands. Over here on the right of where you start. Right on this cliff. To the left of the first camp. Nearby the water. On top of the first cave you go in with Ingo. So I just realized I gathered all the Wisps in the Highlands without unpausing the recording. So that's great. But I gathered them. So we're just gonna move on and get the rest of the Unknowns that I haven't grabbed. There was one in this cave. There's one over by the Fabled Spring inside a grass patch. Up here near the 4 muddy ponds, you can find another Unknown. And our final Unknown is going to be on top of one of these rock structures. Here you are. Hi, buddy. Right. Now, you guys might not have seen it, but that is all the Wisps and Unknowns in this area. So we're going to move to the coastlands now. Sorry that I am an idiot and forgot to unpause. But there's guides out there to show them instead. We'll make do with what we have. The show must go on, as they say. Laventon, send me to the coastlands. Thank you, Laventon. Now, right as you start, there's a Wisp right here. And right in view is this next one. Heading this way. On top of this little cliff ledge is this. Over in this small pond with an island in the middle is our next one. Heading directly south. On this lone little island here is our next Wisp. On this island just north of the shipwreck just south of the camp in the bottom right at the end of the third finger on Sans Reach end of this island, north of the Alpha Octillery. On this set of cliffs just south of that, or north of that. Don't mind her, she's trying to find someone to rob. Nearby the Alpha Machoke. On top of this little hill. On this overhang in the top left. All the way at the tip. Over here, a giant ring cave. Where is this? On top of a spring path near Turnback Cave. All the way at the top here. Nearby the beach, but up on the cliff. Down here at the bottom of the cliff. Right on the edge. And climbing directly up from here, you can get the next Wisp on top of this. Yeah, you really gotta do this at nighttime or else you can't see anything. All the way at the top of the map on this lone little island, find this Wisp behind the volcano on this back little island. On this island nearby the Tentapool and Tentacruel. And right here in this volcano section, in the middle of the path near the Magmars. That is all Wisps. Now, while we're here, past the Alpha Ninetales, you get a Wing Ball. I remember I needed to go make a Wing Ball just to get this one. There's another Unown in between these two lava pools. Up here, on this tree, is another Unown. That shouldn't have hit him, but it did. Over here, nearby the Arcanine's grave, find Unown hiding in between these rocks. Flying directly to these two rocks hanging out in the water. I'm going to use a wing ball because I want to be safe. You can find this Unown in. Yeah, be safe. Waste a Pokeball. Hanging out on the back of the spire. And over inside the shipwreck, on top of the broken mast, you can get this. Oh no, this. Wing balls. Their hitboxes are a weird deal with. That's all Unowns in the coastlands. Laventon, send me to the Mirelands. Thank you, Laventon. Now, over here is where we'll start. On this small coast here, don't mind the mass outbreak, it's a bunch of Parasect. Up on this cliff near the first one. Heading up from there. You can see this one down at the bottom. And within view of it, nearby the Lickitung, over here to the left of the Diamond Settlement. Over here, outside the Solaceon Ruins. Over here, by the edge of the water. Thank you, Sneasler. We'll find this one. On top of the waterfall, you can find this Wisp. Directly south of the waterfall Wisp, on top of this little hill. Ow. You can find this one. And within view, you can find this one across the river. We're on this hill over here, nearby all the white flowers on the right side of the map. Hiding behind a couple trees on the far right side of the map. Across the river, south versus ring. You find this Wisp on a ledge. Where you can find the Alpha Sliggoo. Hi, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing the spirits. Bye! Continuing west, over here at the Home of Trials, all the way at the south. Found over here in this small pool of water. Up here on this cliff. Hiding in this back corner on the left side of the map, beneath the Golden Lowlands. On top of this small cliff edge. Nearby the river and the bridge. Over here, nearby the Alpha Onyx and the Diamond Settlement. Now, to go on with the Unknown, on the back of a diamond tent, the letter A. Come on. Why is your hitbox above where your model is? Up here, nearby the ruins again, you can find you. It's not the letter U, but it's him. I guess I'm using normal Pokeballs. Over by where we fought the Misfortune Sisters for the first time. Sitting on a stump, the letter D. Over here in the Scarlet Bog, you can find him hanging on a tree. Reach him with a heavy. Yeah. And lastly, where we fought Ursa Luna, inside this tree stump. That's all of the Wisps and Unowns in the Mirelands. Out of the Cobalt Coastlands, and we can continue the story. Laventon, send me to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Thank you, Laventon. Starting with Wisps once again. We can find this first one over by these two hills on the smaller of the two. Northeast of the cave in the lake is this one. Over by the Alpha Snorlax. Here's another Wisp. Hey Snorlax, remember that time that That's Brave. I didn't want to send out Brave. I want to send out Lady. Hey Alpha Snorlax, remember that time that I fed you a bunch of food? This is for taking up so much time, buddy. Thank you, have a good day. Nearby the Alpha Alakazam, up on this Pride Rock. On this smaller island in the bottom left. Actually, it's more in the middle. On the back of this bigger island, over on this beach near the Alpha Lopunny. Heading along this right side, we can find this. On this rock nearby the beach. On this small little cliff edge, opposite of the Star Raptor. On top of this ledge over here, or not this ledge, this hill, you can find this wisp. Wood. It seems important. Up this hill, near the flying Gyarados. Up on this ledge where we first broke the game. Or at least went somewhere we weren't supposed to. While we're up here, yeah, it's kind of out of order, but we're close. I'm gonna grab this Unown against the waterfall. Come on. There we go. Then diving down here at the bottom of the waterfall. Up on this little cliff. Come on, Sneasler. Up on this rock near the Alpha Rapidash, who I don't think is here right now. Curly, where'd you go? I know it's raining outside, but you're not here. Oh well. Nearby the Alpha Weasel, hiding in the corner. Heading over here by this tree, hiding under it. Nearby where you could find Munchlax. And up here where we're supposed to talk to Volo. We've collected every Wisp in every area. So for the Unowns, I will get to those after we talk to Volo. Now, let me save my game, because a problem with the Wisps is they don't save your game after you collect them. Hello, Volo. Ah. So you hear the voices as well. Good to know. Yo, you know what these squares do? My guy. Please, tell me everything. Heading really quickly to the Grand Tree Arena. Can you please, bird, please? Thank you, bird. On top of this tree branch, the letter X. Behind the cave, you can find the letter I. I think that's I. In the giant water circle, Lake Verity. Going over to the Bidoof and Bibarel Dam. You can find him hiding amongst the twigs. Hi, Twig. Twig, stay still, buddy. We'll help you find the sun. It's okay. Oh, fish! And our last one is where Volo wants to meet with us. Which is why I saved this area and the Unowns for last. Yeah, I got... You ruined my joke! I don't need a distortion right now! I'm not trying to complete the Pokédex! Okay, I was gonna make a joke like, oh yeah, I have time, I can go fight a Blissey. I can go get a level or two. Okay. Alright, game, I guess I spent the allotted amount of time here. Here, Blissey, enjoy Berry. Hit him. Good job, lady. Alright, let's go. Oh, Volo! I'm ignoring you for a moment. Down here, hiding against the tree, is the letter E. Got it. Oh, Volo! That's a big B. It'd be weird if she had a rock-type move or something. She's a flying type. This is not a good matchup. I have nothing for the queen. I will send in the quills. Agile style Barbarage. Somehow poison her. Send in the dew. Two moves with Aqua Jet. Ceaseless Edge. Dew. I loved you, buddy. Go, my shiny bird. Ah, the rock-type move that I was worried about. Yeet. My bird. Volo, you're not gonna believe this. It's a square. Alright. Back to the ancient retreat. Ah, what's a little detour? Make it quick, me. Now to speak with Mistress Kogita. Hello, Kogita. So what you're telling me is I gotta go get more plates. Even though I really don't know what their purpose is. If it gets me home, I'ma do it, I guess. As long as it gets me home. Alright, we're back in Jubilee Village. Hi, Kamado. Collecting plates? Of course I am. You want to meet me at the beach? Okay. Alright, Kamado, let's have a fight. Golem! I predicted wrong. I thought he was going to send out Braviary first. We'll send in the dew. Okay, Kamado. Oh, the bug types. Oh, the fighting types. Get him with the wings. Ha, miss. Alright, let me see. I can get 3 turns! Good job, lady. The bird. I see, I see. Mods, get him. Ow. Ow. Alright, time for the fairy type. Hi, Clefable. Alright, we're good. Man, even humans are giving me squares now. What's the world coming to? Alright, the first of many post-game plates. I want to see. We have Seeds of Mastery. How many Seeds of Mastery? 6. Okay, what moves should I master for my team? Alright. To the dojo. Yeah, just yell at the Pokemon and it learns. And we're done. Alright. Off we go. Alright. Let me try and map out the requests. So, Snow Point Temple will do last. Moon View, we could probably do now. Just to get it out of the way. And then Fire Spit and then the Three Lakes. Yeah, we'll do Fire Spit first. Alright, we're here. Let's head inside. Hello, Heatran. Right. Gather mud. Ow. Alright, let's try Gigaton. Oh, but it would have been funny if it did. Giga. And it worked. We're good. Squares. Only 3 more plates. And we're here. Hello, Melly. Hello, Cresselia. And I'm confused. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna save my mud. Got her. Okay. Let's see. Shadow Claw. Just don't crit. Mm-hmm. Alright. Ow. Hey, it worked. The game just knows. The game just knows to let me win. Square. I like this one. I've been complaining about the squares this whole game, but I like this one. It's dark. Leventon, send me to... I think the Myrlands are next. Sounds like the right one. Before we go to the Myrlands, there's a child I need to speak to about some Wisps. Alright, get ready for a bulk of rewards. Ovalstone. Rare Candy, Seed of Mastery, Dusk Stone, EXP Large, a Linking Cord, 5 Crit Pebbles, Reaper Cloth, Seeds of Mastery, XL Candies, Grit Rocks. I've gathered every Wisp. And child wants to meet me in the Mirelands at night. Now we can go to the Mirelands. And here we are. Up we go. Time to show off the Wisps. Hi, Vessa. You're a strange one. Kind of like me. It's hard to find people who understand me. Our final Wisp. I won't forget you. You're mine now. Alright, let's go talk to Uxie at the lake. Hello, lake. Nice place you got. Oh, this is Azelf. Right, Uxie is the ice area. Alright, let's see. It's 5 and up. Oh, buddy. 4 was not enough. Okay. Just trying this the hard way. Get him, princess! Put him to sleep! Hit him with the spores! Hopefully this doesn't kill him when it... Ow! Now I need to heal. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. Never mind. I killed Azelf. You gotta catch the Pokemon. Thanks, game. Alright. Let me just try a normal Leech Life. Without the buff of sleep. Ah! See, they live. And since they're caught unaware... Thanks for sensory. Get him with the spores. Ow. Get him, dude. Just stand there and look pretty, buddy. Ultra Ball. Perfect. Alright, 2 more lake Pokemon. Here at the Heights Camp. We can head to the lake. Hello, Mesprit. Ah, it's you. No. Alright, we'll do it again. Leech. Leech. Hit him with the spores. Could you not? Whatever, throw it. Oh, it works. Wait. One more. Here in the Icelands. We can climb up with Sneasler. Fly over with the Brave. And enter our next cave. A yoo-hoo! Is there an Uxie here? Ah. You. Kyun. You've been caught unaware. Leech life. Oh, 2 moves. Ultra Ball. The game loves me. The game loves what I'm doing. Thank you, game, for Dragon Plate. Alright, 1 more plate. And it's in the Icelands. Here in the Snow Point Temple, where I still can't pull out Weird Ear Ride 'em. We can head here to the right. And find this door. The door asks for the steel, ice, and rock plates. And we enter the dungeon. Do you mind? Hello, Regigigas. Go, my lady. It hurts me that you still have slow start in this game. The one Pokemon with an ability in this game. And it's Regigigas. Ow. Paris hit him with the spores. Get him. And we're done. Almost. Blank. Oh, Kogita, I'm wondering where the other 2 plates are. Hmm. 3 pieces of wood, you say? Well, isn't it just convenient that I happen to have been holding on to 3 pieces of wood for the whole game? Finally, I can reveal the punchline to my 3 wood seems important joke. Secret, your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood's merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. A reward for the wood you've brought me. Honest work earns honest pay. Here's a pixie plate. I love this joke. It's indeed one of the plates we're searching for. What do you mean a plate? Let me see that again. It does look like one of the plates. While the engravings upon it make it less accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. I love that. That's funny. Using a plate and gaining a sweeter flavor to your food. Alright. Yeah. We gotta go back to Jubilife. And I'm gonna do a few more things before following Volo. Going here. Alright. Let's use what items we have. Actually, before we use any more, it's time. Alright, here's the unknown box. All of you will be put into the unknown box. All of you will be put in keep for reasons. I'm not going to sort the boxes anymore for now, but what we are going to do is bulk release every Pokemon that we don't need as a duplicate. Every Pokemon released. All our boxes. Alright. Ah, the Pokemon you released just now left a little something behind for you. 62 Grit Gravel, 47 Grit Dust, a Grit Rock, 9 Grit Pebbles. Thank you. Now I think we're ready to level up our Mons. This is going to take a bit. Editor, skip to the end. Okay. Now, to show off each of their different grit values, here's Dew, here's Mods, here's Princess, here's Quills, Lady, and Brave. Now, candies. Let's bring up our lowest levels. And we're higher level now. A thing I forgot that I could do was visit the farm after asking for a mint harvest. Alright, sassy, timid, bold. So, mint harvest. These will change the natures of your Pokemon. God, sassy is a bad nature. Speed at the cost of attack. I guess Brave. Because Brave's using special attacks. Defense versus attack. Man, I could just sell those 2 mints, honestly. But other than that, I think we could be ready. But I need to spend my money. So we're gonna buy as many candies as my money will buy. Probably not a lot. Nope, not even an extra large. Or that was a normal large. Oh well. We are, I believe, as strong as I'm willing to be without wasting extra time, so let's go meet up with Volo. Hello, Volo. I think I get it. You and I are quite similar. We've both been hurt, torn down, brought to nothing. Both been through a huge amount of loss. You see, I can't just play a game normally. I have to do something to make it interesting. I have to break it. Where most people can cruise through a game at their own pace, I must be faster than others. I can't take my time. I can't slow down. Smell the Roselia. I have to be better than others. I can't wait my turn. I can't be patient. I have to break things. And I've already lost something once. And now, I'm going to show you what it feels like to lose again. I've beaten you once, Volo. I've beaten you twice. I've beaten you multiple times in the past. And I will beat you again. You worship a false god, Volo. The true god stands before you. The one who will put you in your place. The one who will tell the story from his point of view. The one who loses when he lost to time. And my time has come. I won't lose to you again, Volo. Not after what I've been through. I've come back from nothing. I've lost everything once. And I will get all of it back again. History always repeats itself, Volo. You've lost before, and you will lose again. Your time is coming, Volo. Your story will end here. Your fate was sealed from the start. Quit struggling. May your story never be told. It's done. Finally. I've done it again. Thank you for watching. I will be doing one more thing though. Just need to have a change of outfit real quick. Ah, that's better. That's better. Hello. Thank you for watching the series. I'm just going to be having a quick fight with Arceus in the background while I just... No script talk about whatever I wish. Just thoughts on the series as we have our final episode here. I really wish it didn't take me as long as it did. I still need to edit all of this. And I did want to get it out, you know, a relative amount of time before Legends ZA came out, but, you know, things happen, and we muscle through them. In the recording that was lost, I will say, I think the me turning evil actually went sort of better than it did here. I really wish I had that old audio, but it is basically unhearable. You can't hear my voice at all. And I wish there was some way to salvage it, but I couldn't find one. So we have the version that you guys saw. But I do want to do more series. I do want to do something other than Pokemon. I have a series in the works, and I will eventually upload that. When I get back to playing it. If I'm going to date this recording, I guess I'll say that it's Fantasy Life I, the girl who stole time. But I want to do more things on YouTube than... Which Arceus is it? It's this one. I want to do more series. I want to possibly do more character-based ones, because I enjoyed the idea of a character who's come from nothing and having to build themselves back up after they lost everything. It's fun to just not play the same characters, because currently, for those who don't know, in the description you can find a link to the Patreon and my Pokemon tabletop RPG that I made, where on Spotify, me and a bunch of my friends have a podcast where I DM'd one of them, and I played a character named Spool, who's a tarantula. Ow, that was a late dodge. And I want to do different characters than just Spool or the people who are NPCs in my campaign. So I just liked the idea of playing a character when I was fighting Volo. Of course, there is the back of my mind that worries I'll come off as cringy or, you know, too AAG. But I don't care. I'm just enjoying myself playing the game. I wanted to do YouTube for a while, I just never had the motivation to, and clearly with the 3-month time gap, I lost motivation to do things. And hey, with ZA coming out, I will be 2 different series to do. We will be doing one with my partner, playing as their character, and we will be doing one where I play sort of a Let's Break, you know, but with less information known about the game. But since it is built off the Arceus engine, it will be a lot easier to go through that game and, I guess, break it. Than it would be for other Pokemon games. A lot of other Pokemon games aren't as open world as this one. And I'm hoping that Lumio City is open enough for me to break some things about it. But we'll have to see. The game comes out in a week, and I've got to get editing these. So, enough of me yapping. Do the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the Patreon. Go listen to our podcast and support Mystery Dungeons and Dragonaires, which is the tabletop system I made. That's more the thing I want to be known for than a guy just playing Pokemon and becoming edgy at the end. I sort of see me doing YouTube as a way to publicize that thing more than anything else. Less than I want to play characters, less than I want to play games for people. It's more so I want to have people know about the thing I made. Because I'm very proud of Mystery Dungeons and Dragonaires. Can I have a hitbox that makes sense, please? So please, support me in the ways that you can, support me in the ways that YouTube likes, and hopefully, when Legends ZA comes out, I will get those videos out in a relatively early amount of time instead of, I don't know, waiting 3 months, and the field of energy was coming towards me still. Hopefully I'll get it out in a time that's reasonable. Hopefully I'll actually remember to edit things and feel motivated not to stop. And I'm sure with my partner helping me and being a body double for that situation, it'll be easier to stay focused on it. But I'm gonna go edit these past 2 episodes, and I hope you enjoyed it.